What is the European role? We have several issues. I mean, first, any kind of deal in Europe also needs the implementation by the Europeans. So Europe needs to be around the table. But more concretely, we have the training missions, civil missions that we do with Ukraine. We are training most Ukrainian soldiers. Then second, sanctions is a European competence, sanctions on Russia. And then third is also the EU accession process. So have Ukraine in the European family. So these are very, very concrete things that we bring to the table when it comes to Ukraine. So yes, we have a problem with Hungary, always trying to convince them, but so far we have been able to do so, and so far all the 27 have been in favor, so we need to work for that. You know, if European countries altogether would do 0.21% of their GDP to support for Ukraine, then we would do the same that you know, Ukraine is receiving right now without the Americans. And then if we increase a bit, like the Nordic countries are doing, or Poland or Netherlands, then you know we could actually help them to really be in a good position, because the stronger they are on the battlefield, the stronger they are behind the negotiation table. We are strong when we are together and united. I mean, you have issues that are bigger here when it comes to climate change, when it comes to migration issues that don't maybe affect other European countries as much as they affect you. Whereas the threat from Russia, the real military threat, is maybe also stronger in some countries. But we are solidar with each other. And what I also want to stress is that when the war will expand, then it is a problem for all European countries. I always say that, look at the map. How small is Europe on the map, really? It affects us all. And if you think back to the Second World War, how fast it actually went there. Like every country was affected in Europe. The trouble with defense spending is that you always have to invest at the time when you have peace. And that's why the people don't really feel it's necessary. But when it is necessary, it's too late, because all these procurements, all these preparations take time. When we are prepared, when we invest in defense, it also deters the aggressor to actually make any step towards us. So in order to prevent the war, we need to invest more in defense right now. America has been our long-term ally and friend, and we don't always see eye to eye in different issues, but we have always managed to settle our problems. So I'm also optimistic that we can do this this time. Of course, the new administration works in a different way. They have a different way of really doing the work, and we need to adjust ourselves to this as well. But I'm sure that we find common ground on many issues.